Going into this weekend, did things kind of change as you approached that first home game?
Well, I think one of the things that we've tried to do is just get better as every weekend goes along, and we haven't played up to what our expectations are yet, but I think last weekend was a step in the right direction, and if you can continue to take steps in the right direction, you're playing your best hockey when it comes to the most important part of the year, which is the playoffs. And I think that's the most important thing, is just to make sure that we're continually improving. We had a great week of practice last week, led into a very good weekend for us, and we need to build on that as the weekend goes. Every week goes along is practice like you play, and if we can continue to do that, we will continue to get better.
And our players responded to the challenge of just getting up to where you want to be from a place like that.
Yeah, the players were great last week. They worked hard. They came in and they had a great attitude and a great effort, and really felt that the week that we had in practice led into how we wanted to play. We had some bad bounces again and some mistakes on Friday night, but we really saw the benefits of a good week of practice and getting back to the little things and the details, and led us to the shutout victory on Saturday night.
And who have your top players been as far as kind of leading the charge to get up to that standard of play that you want?
Well, obviously you always look at your seniors to be your best players, and but we've had good performances from Luke Lynch so far. Spencer Dorowitz, a senior, has been outstanding, and then you still get the consistent effort and the consistent performances from Brady Ferguson, from Alex Tonge. Michael Lauria, redshirt junior, has been very good for us as well, and then you go and throw a returning all-rookie team goalie in the mix who gets his first shutout of the year last Saturday is always something that you're excited about, and hopefully he gets on track. And like I said, every week is just about getting better, and we're not dwelling on the past and looking towards the future.
First couple games of the year, you looked like it's a little bit playing a good period, 2 periods here and there. Finally put a full 60 minutes together on Saturday. How does that feel just going forward when you're building towards that the rest of the season?
Well, I think the most important thing that you have to do is realize what it takes to put that 60 minutes in. You can't have lapses in your game. You can't have take time off. And it's constant work, and if you don't give it your full effort, somebody else is, and somebody else will take that from you. And it was good to see, like I said, the fruits of our labor for the week of practice carry over to the games, and our guys were very good in practice. Our guys worked hard, and as long as we continue to do that and make sure that we take strides in practice, and continue with the work ethic, it'll move towards what we want to accomplish in the games.
Okay, you had a couple different players come into the bottom 6 over the last couple of weeks. Anybody that's standing out so far, looking towards the future?
Well, you have to be impressed with the energy and enthusiasm our freshmen the last 3 games or 2 games have provided. Nick Percusik's a big kid, has a really good shot, plays physical. Riley Risling played his first 2 games and scored a goal. And we need some contributions from everybody, and when you can get contributions from fourth-line guys or guys that have been put into the lineup, that's exciting. And it was good to see the youthful enthusiasm of our players and our freshmen kind of join a veteran team and bring a new type of energy.
For goaltending, how was it, the mentality of being able to bounce back from 5 goals to getting that shutout, especially for Frankie?
Well, I think that's the one thing, and obviously Murat being an all-league goaltender and giving up 5 that we didn't feel were his fault. We thought there were a couple bad bounces and not anything that he could have done on any of them. Put him back and get him back in the game and put him back on the horse, and he responded, and that's what you look for in quality goaltenders and quality professionals. Is when you have a bad outing, is to put him back in there, get him back on the horse, and he provided the faith that we had in him with a shutout. So you can't ask anything more, but it makes Andrew Pickle makes it difficult because he had such a good game against Ohio State. He makes our decisions difficult every game, and when you know you have 2 quality goaltenders that you can turn to, it's a luxury to have.
You guys turned to RIT this weekend.
those games have been emotion-filled and great battles back and forth. And the last few years, obviously, a bit of rivalry there. What do you kind of anticipate with this weekend? And
well, they've been playing very well. Until they lost in overtime to AIC last weekend. They were undefeated in league, and they went to West Point and swept a very good Army team, and started off 3-0. They've got a young goaltending. They've got some very quality all-league players returning. The Norris twins are back. One of them's hurt right now, but those are always definitely players to watch. Adam Brubaker was a all-rookie team. I think he was Rookie of the Year last year. So, I mean, you look at the depth that they have on their blue line. They're very good on the back end, and they've got some guys who can score. Gerdakis is having a very good year for him. Valenzuela is having a very good year. So they've got quality players, and going to RIT is always a difficult building to play in, and we just need to continue having, like I said, it's like a broken record, a good week of practice, and lead us into the weekend.